morning. It is Wednesday, August 4th. I'm Danielle Wiggins with your 3 News Now morning update. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me on the WKYC Facebook and YouTube pages. Coming up, Cuyahoga County Councilwoman Shontel Brown has a big win and another Olympics on its way. But first, we check in with Holly for a look at this warm-up. Beautiful weather we've been seeing, Holly.
Oh man, Danielle, it has been fantastic. And as we go hour by hour through the rest of today, we are more seasonal. So we're looking at those highs in the low 80s. Any speck of green today is literally just some of that decorative cloud cover like yesterday. And, I think the gradual warming trend is what's been key, because the past couple of days it's been 70s. We're low 80s today. We're still low humidity today, so that absolutely helps. This is the view early tomorrow morning, and we are feeling a little more like we should. Most mornings this week, we've been low 50s. Tomorrow, we start more upper 50s, low 60s. And again, we'll be looking at plenty of Thursday sunshine, and it looks like another seasonal day before we really start to talk about an increase in the heat factor. So I'll fill you in. And yeah, the humidity too. But there's a lot of you that have been missing that and are excited to have the hot sort of August weather that we think about back in place. So more sunshine through the rest of today, more seasonal, humidity still comfortable, highs 82 degrees. 83 is the average high for this date. We'll be in the low 80s again tomorrow, and then we are warming back into the mid to upper 80s. Humidity will start to creep back in. As we do get into the weekend, we'll start to bring in those pop-up shower and storm chances. By the end of the weekend, we're talking 90, even low 90s for highs. And then early next week, scattered showers, thunderstorms a little more likely by Tuesday. Danielle, back to you.
You can't buy confidence, you can't buy trust, you can't buy integrity, and you can't buy a grind. It's been 9 years in the making for me. So this is all of the hard work coming to fruition.
Northeast Ohio voters have made a decision, voting Cuyahoga County Councilwoman Shontel Brown as the winner of the special Democratic primary in the state's 11th Congressional District. Brown beat out 12 other candidates for the nomination, including her top competitor, former state senator Nina Turner. In November, Brown will face businesswoman Laverne Gore, who won the Republican special primary. Gore also ran against Marcia Fudge in the 2020 congressional election. She's a native Clevelander and told us back in March that she hopes to provide a new era of leadership for the district. You can always head to WKYC.com for all of our election coverage and, of course, all of the results. Now we switch to COVID-19 news, and let's take a look at the latest spread of coronavirus. Summit County joins most of Northeast Ohio in the orange, or seeing substantial transmission, according to the CDC. Ashland remains in the red at high transmission. 4 counties, Lake, Ashtabula, Holmes, and Tuscarawas, are still yellow, or moderate transmission. As for the numbers, 5 of the last 7 days in Ohio, the state saw over 1,000 new COVID cases. On Tuesday, we hit over 1,700 new cases. Now that's almost 1,000 cases above our 21-day average. The number of new cases in COVID-19 in children, well, they continue to rise. According to a new report from the American Academy of Pediatrics and the Children's Hospital Association, nearly 72,000 new pediatric cases were reported last week. That is a substantial increase from the previous week. The report also shows that children represented nearly a fifth of the new weekly cases. And as cases rise, some retailers are going back to requiring masks in stores. Starting today, Giant Eagle will require its workers to mask up, and then on Friday, customers will follow. Home Depot and Lowe's are also asking customers to wear masks, and while it isn't required yet, Target and Kohl's are recommending customers wear masks in high-risk counties. And if you plan to attend Enshrinement Week events at the Pro Football Hall of Fame this week, well, you better bring your mask as well. Regardless of vaccination status, the Hall of Fame is requiring mask use during indoor Enshrinement Week events. Now, they kick off on Thursday with the Cowboys taking on the Steelers in the Hall of Fame game. The recommendation does not apply to outdoor events. Unionized auto workers in the U.S. will go back to wearing masks in all factories, offices, and warehouses starting today. The workers will be masked up, whether vaccinated or not. And an update this morning from the CDC. The agency issued a new order barring evictions from most of the U.S. The new ban could keep millions in their homes as COVID's Delta variant spreads across the country. The CDC says the order impacts areas with, quote, substantial and high transmission. And that's of the coronavirus, of course. So if counties improve their COVID rates and do not experience substantial and high transmission for 14 days, tenants will no longer be protected by the moratorium. So we have been talking about the Summer Olympic Games the past week and a half, but today officially marks 6 months until the 2022 Winter Olympic Games. Testing events are underway to get the 12 venues ready to go by February. Beijing last hosted the Games in 2008. And overnight out of Tokyo, an Ohio athlete, well, she lost her chance at gold. O'Shea Jones, born and raised in Toledo, lost against her competitor from China in the women's welterweight semifinal. But Jones will walk away from Tokyo with the bronze medal in the competition. So we still say congratulations to her. Okay, and if you didn't know this, today is National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day. To celebrate, Insomnia Cookies is offering a free chocolate chunk cookie with any purchase. You can buy in store or online with the code CHUNKS, the greater than symbol, and the word chips. So if you're like, what is that? All you have to do is look at your screen and it's right there for you. So the code is on your screen, of course, right now. Insomnia Cookies is using the code because they believe chocolate chunks rather than chips are the way to go. So let us know on our social media if you're grabbing a chocolate chip cookie anywhere today. Make sure you eat one for me as well. Well, thank you for taking time to join me for this 3 News Now morning update. Our digital team will continue to bring you the stories making headlines around Northeast Ohio and beyond. Make sure you continue to check our social media pages and WKYC.com throughout the day. I'm Danielle Wiggins, and I'll see you Thursday morning on Go, starting at 4:30 a.m. Have a great day, everybody, and keep on persevering.